I've been nominated for membership in the National Geographic Society.
Is this the year you can't hear on? George Bailey, I'll love you till the day I die, day I die, day I die.
A couple weeks ago, I had Shawn and Karie separately send me their life story. How they grew up, how it tied together, how they met, and moving on beyond that. I think my favorite part of reading both of their life stories was them talking about meeting each other for the first time. They both spent extra time when they sent me this writing to craft their story when they finally connected. And I was trying to come up with a better word to describe them writing about this, but all I could come up with was, it's pretty dang cute.
It was online.
It was online.
He messaged me. I was trying to delete my whole profile, and then all of a sudden I got a message, and I'm like, well, I'll read it, and then you asked me.
You said you just had knee surgery, or you're gonna have knee surgery soon.
Yeah.
So I asked if you were getting attacked by polar bears. For some reason that worked. Then right after Thanksgiving 2012, I asked if you wanted to go see a stand-up show, The Mall of America, with Ari Shafir.
I'm supposed to give this to you.
What is this?
Am I supposed to open it?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, jeez.
Do you have a name?
Oh, I do.
My name.
What's your name? Will you be my groomsman?
You asked me out on 12/16.
So you did have knee surgery.
Yeah.
So
4 days.
Carrie came over. I asked if she wanted to watch It's a Wonderful Life.
Do I look as funny as you do? I guess I'm not quite the football type. You look wonderful.
And I gotta be a groomsman in your wedding now?
Do you want to be one?
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Absolutely.
Is that cool?
That's cool, man.
Carrie told me to film it.
Oh, geez.
Says, will you be my junior bridesmaid?
You officiate our wedding for us?
Hell yeah, I will.
Yeah? All right. So it's a yes?
Does that help? Yes. Yes.
Be a groomsman?
Yeah. Because you're my brother, so you should stand up there with my brothers.
Will you?
Yes, of course I'll say yes.
Yeah.
I'm only a fucking usher.
She came over, we watched It's a Wonderful Life, but it's like a 3-hour movie.
What'd you wish, George?
Well, not just one wish, a whole hatful.
And it was snowy out, and you had surgery on your right leg, so you couldn't press the pedal. So,
I mean, I could because I made it to your place.
but you
I
could, but you shouldn't have been
been
driving at night with like the ice. That's how I was thinking
I
about
wasn't
it.
supposed to be driving at all. And we were just talking about life, and then you asked me if I wanted to be your girlfriend.
What'd you wish, Mary?
We're here. I was doing videos, and I feel like it's a picture. Are you ready?
Fun fact, I still don't know how to tie a tie, so it's kind of special having my dad have to tie it for me on my wedding day. I'm 33.
She's totally ready. Are you ready, Brooke?
I knew I was gonna propose for like 3 months, and then I told Carrie to meet us on the bridge, which is where we went one of those first few dates we had in Hastings, and we were throwing toys off them like little army men.
No, just go like this. Zhoo.
Right here, over.
Yep, it'll go over.
We were littering. We were littering bad. And then I thought I'd propose to her there, because that place, we always go there even if we're mad. We always seem to go to that place to calm our minds down. And so I told her that my mom wanted to do a family photo. We were all going to meet on the bridge, and you had to work on Christmas Eve.
Remember that? I kept texting him. I'm like, you're sure it's at this bridge? Because I'm not walking all the way there to take photos.
And so on Christmas Eve, I got you to go to the bridge, and I proposed.
Danced by the light of the moon. What'd you wish when you threw that rock?
To be perfectly honest, I never had a doubt that this day would come. That when two people who are really supposed to be together, as Shawn and Karie so clearly are, the entire universe conspires to make that happen. Your entire lives, whether you knew it or not, were on a course to eventually meet, fall in love, and move forward together in all of this. They support each other's dreams and push each other to be better than they already are. I've watched this through the last 6.5 years, and both of them are better people than they were before.
Hold on.
I got it good. Look at that one. I'm gonna shake all the laughter out of her.
Ow!
You broke your fake toe.
I know, I have it in my hand. That little boy jumped on it.
Dad's there. We're rocking and rolling.
I've been waiting for this moment
For
you
what?
to become my uncle.
What is it you want, Barry? What do you want? You want the moon? Just say the word and I'll throw a lasso around it and pull it down.
I'll take it.
You walked into a comedy club and changed my life forever. You were wearing your black skater shoes, your brown Dickie pants, a blue button-down shirt, and of course, your infamous Yankees hat. I just sat there and thought, oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into? And it turns out I got myself into one of the best things imaginable. Since that day, we have traveled to many states, gone to museums, we've owned 3 dogs, started different careers, pole vaulted together, paid it forwards, trick-or-treated in our 20s, had a firework home derby. All of those times were great, but my favorite times were when I was able to say yes to you. I said yes when you asked me out from online. I said yes when you asked me to be your girlfriend, which just happened to be on his birthday. And then I said yes when you had asked me to marry you.
Yes, 100 times yes.
And today, in front of all of our family and friends, I'm saying yes again.
We're getting married.
We're not married yet. We're getting
This is
married.
what it looks like to not be married.
Oh yeah, you.
Here we go.
To the man that has shown me patience, a lot of that.
He's my Shawn. He's my Shawn.
Mommy.
Oh, he's mine. He's mine. Oh, what?
Understanding, kindness, love, and faithfulness. I can never repay you for all that you have done for me, but I will try to for the rest of my life. I promise to love you unconditionally, to help you follow your dreams, no matter how big or small they may be. To make sure you never lose your inner child, because that is one of the big reasons that I love you. And to walk alongside you hand in hand and face all that life will throw at us. You are my best friend, the love of my life, and when life gets tough, I pray that you remember no man is a failure who has friends. Do you get that quote? Okay.
I only have one vow. So I was talking to a friend who was going through some relationship issues a couple months ago, and at one point he asked, "What do you do when you feel like the love is lost?" Well, a few years ago I created this folder inside my mind, and inside that folder I created all the moments that I re-fell in love with you. Like the time we chased fireflies in my parents' backyard right after we almost blew each other up with fireworks, probably the home run derby you talked about in yours. Our aggressive first kiss where we quickly discovered we're both bottom-lip people. Or how every year on my birthday you watch It's a Wonderful Life with me, and every year we always cry. Or when Brooklyn pooped all over you, her bed, the stairs, the floor again, and you again, and you just kept holding her tight, rubbing her back, whispering, "It's going to be okay." Alright, here's the hard one. Or when you made me a Christmas present, reached out to a bunch of my friends, all strangers mind you, which took you far outside your comfort zone at the time, and you asked them to write me a letter, and you put those handwritten letters into a book, and you told me, anytime I'm feeling like my life doesn't matter, this is a book full of people who will claim otherwise. And on the cover you wrote, "No man is a failure who has friends." And so my one vow to you is, I vow to keep growing love with you. I vow to love you, and the one that will be a little more difficult is I vow to accept the love from you. To my friend who asked, "What do you do when the love feels lost?" And I told him, it's never lost if we keep revisiting those folders and adding to them.
I proudly pronounce you husband and wife. Shawn, you may certainly kiss the bride.
I love
What do you wish we could have done different? I wish we thanked our parents, like publicly.
Oh, yeah. But I thought we were going to do one now.
Both of you come from very strong and loving families.
Karie, oh dear Lord, thank you for loving this crazy family of ours.
The Orbeez, I think she called them. These are like so awesome. It's one of my favorite things.
Brad went to New York and got us these.
And then the bridal party for 2 days just worked their butts off.
More glasses.
Water with lemon.
I don't know where the lemon went either.
Look it, it's you.
That was my biggest regret, is that I couldn't spend more time with the people that were there for us. And everyone like gave me the same answer. Like, it's a wedding. There's a lot of people. You're going to be bouncing around. There's a lot of stuff to do. We know this is how weddings go, but that's not how I operate. So that was hard for me. And so we invited people from all over the United States, fully knowing that they probably wouldn't be able to make it, because we get it, but it felt like in our hearts it was important to invite them.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, most of them showed up. So that made it even harder, and it hurt more when we couldn't spend more time with them, when people drove from Florida or Georgia or Missouri and North Carolina, all over the place.
All over.
And so in that perspective, pictures took a back seat to that. So I don't have regrets about that, so to say. I have regrets that I don't have a superpower to slow down time. And the silent ninjas behind the scenes that nobody knows about, but we know. Tina, oh my God.
Tina and Zan and Steve and Tracy.
And Lisa, obviously, was a big one.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them. We'll do this every year. This question. What's on our radar for 1 year? Why? We're looking for a place to live right now.
Right, but that doesn't mean
I'm
it's
living
gonna
at my
happen
parents'.
within the next year.
That we're gonna live together? You don't think so?
You're hoping.
Right. Okay, so
Right. What if I die tomorrow?
then I'm getting a trailer and I'm gonna live in a trailer.
And Shawn wrote his life story in the most Shawn way possible. Starting with the statistical improbability of conception, 1 in 4 quadrillion to be exact, and then skipping his entire childhood into the story, and going directly to college years and beyond. Now, I know Shawn really well, and I know that he didn't skip it for any other reason than it was the most efficient way to get to the part of the story where he met Karie.
All right, so I gotta run home to go change because Karie doesn't want me to be here, and then I gotta come back, and then it's picture time. It's getting toasty as balls out already, so I'm looking real excited to put on some long pants.
Now, Karie put in quite a bit more detail of her life, sports, activities, everything she did growing up, and I feel like it's easy to see why her and Shawn work so well together. Karie has always been and always will be striving to help others. That's it. That's all. She wants to help other people, and every decision up to this point has been based on that passion. I think my favorite part of reading both of their life stories was them talking about meeting each other for the first time. They both spent extra time when they sent me this writing to craft their story when they finally connected. And I was trying to come up with a better word to describe them writing about this, but all I could come up with was, it's pretty dang cute.
I came from it from the right side. You came from the left. We're accomplishing the same goal, but you don't like how I said it, and I don't like how you said it. We've learned this about each other.